Good morning, America. My name is Danny. I'm a 49-year-old American. This is my show, Danny's Pit. It's not for children, so if you're under the age of 18, it's not for you. If I could get you to hit like, subscribe, and share, please. It really help out the channel. Those likes really help out the algorithm, and the subs obviously help me out. And I have free giveaways, and the more my channel grows, the more the bigger the giveaways, and you'll never have to pay anything. I do have a GoFundMe if you want to support the pit. I'll take $1, I'll take 50 cents, or you don't put nothing. It's your prerogative, and but if you like the show, anything I get on that GoFundMe goes towards the pit. Better computer, better everything. So, anyway, with all that being said, and you guys that watch me on Reels and Shorts, when it runs out and you want to see the rest of the pit, just come over to YouTube and watch the rest of the pit. Instead of, I can't cram it all in a minute. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't, because sometimes I have to explain these things so I can even understand them. Okay, so topic of today's pit will be too soft. Has America gotten too soft? What prompted this was this morning, I like SNL. I like Saturday Night Live back when Chevy Chase and John Belushi, Bill Murray, what's their name? Lorraine Newman, Jayden Curtin, the old school, Garrett Morris, the old school people. And there was a skit I played this morning for my wife, and it's basically Richard Pryor at the unemployment office, and Chevy Chase is playing the white interviewer, and he, obviously Richard was playing the role of the black man trying to get the job. So at the end of they start the scene at the end of the skit where he's like, okay, well, everything looks good, Mr. Johnson. Now we're just going to do this last little word association thing, and whatever. So he says, like I say dog, you'll say, and he said tree. Okay, for whatever reason. So it goes on, it banters and banters. Then Chevy says something kind of racist, which prompts the Richard Pryor character to say, eventually building up to saying honky. And then Chevy's character does what we would call in today's society career suicide. He actually used the N-word. Not with the A on the end, the actual N-word. And which prompted Richard Pryor's character to say dead honky. Now, I'm going to go here first, okay? Why is it okay for Americans of African descent to diss on white people like that honky and all this honky lips? So he's calling them all. I wrote down about 5 things, but yet if I'm white and I'm reporting this as something other than what it is, it would appear that I'd be a racist, and I'm not, and that's what sometimes that pisses me off. But anyway, we started talking about it, and we got down to Blazing Saddles. There's a meme that says there's a new 2024 version of Blazing Saddles edited to not offend anybody. You should watch it. It's 3 minutes long. It's a joke, but it's sad. We've taken steps backwards. We've taken steps backwards in civil rights. We should be able to just be people. Again, like All in the Family. Archie Bunker sat there and spewed racist stuff all half-hour long the show was. And everybody laughed. And in real life, the guy that played him actually had an adopted black son. So he's up there being a racist on the TV show, but in real life, the dude wasn't. He had an adopted black son. I mean, George Jefferson came up. George called every white guy he met honky. But we take it. But if there had been a show where it was a white guy that called every American of African descent something derogatory, it'd be, number one, it'd be career suicide. Number two, it'd be, probably a really bad day for this actor for the rest of his career. It'd just be ruined. And you could bring it all the way up to modern day, Married with Children. Now, Al Bundy wasn't a racist and never appeared to be one, but he definitely had a problem with women. He had that little group, No Ma'am. I forget what it stands for, but it was him and his friends would, shoot pool and drink beer and no women around and, whatever. And some people would say, oh, he's this, he's that. No one said that stuff back then. No one cared, I mean, Jesus, it's gotten to the point where it's ridiculous, I used to like to watch Dukes of Hazzard. And I had a Hot Wheel, a General Lee Hot Wheel, and you can't find one today because they pretty much have banned the Confederate flag. Why? For someone like me, where my dad's from South Georgia, it's about heritage, not hate. I got a lot of friends of a lot different ethnicities. I don't count them as ethnicities. I'm not going to sit here and say I have 3 black friends, 2 Asian friends. My cousin married a Turkish guy. I shouldn't have to, because nothing I'm saying is wrong. I'm not being racist. I'm just pointing out maybe you know, this reverse racism, and it's just gone too far. You know, it's gotten to the point where I see a lot of people saying, you know, I'm not going to be ashamed to be white anymore. You shouldn't be ashamed to be white anymore. I come from a few different ethnicities: Irish, Scottish, Spanish. But what I identify as, you see my show. I'm a 49-year-old American. I was born here. My roots might be over across the ocean, but I was born here. And the point of that, I'm saying, all I'm getting at is, when you start to think about life in black and white, then that's all you'll see. You know, and we're all Americans, you know, so let's act like it. You know, I know right now is a really crazy time in politics and in life in general right now, but we need to rein it back in. You know, we've been catering to these snowflakes for too long. You know, to hell, like the Ben Shapiro, Tom McDonald video. Oh, he's a racist. He likes that video. I like the video, and I'm not a racist. But he does have a shirt that says, "Facts don't care about your feelings." You know, and that's what we've been doing under this administration, is kowtowing to to anybody other than us. And I'm talking about, you know, whites of European descent, which we all are. Ain't a white man walking this continent that was born, that is, you know, indigenous, we'll say. Anyway, this is one that drop comments. This one gets me a little hot because I hate this. I hate, and I hate when people hate just to hate. And then you got reverse racism, which is just reverse hatred. You know, we went from Blazing Saddles, All in the Family, Jefferson's and Married with Children, to now we watch shows where it's like, what the hell? Why did they make that person gay? He wasn't gay in the original one. Why is this person white? They weren't white in the original one. Why is this a black one? He wasn't, you know, an American African descent black person in the original. And Disney is my biggest example of that. And that's why I sold all my stock in Disney a long time ago. But anyway, just to wrap it up, too soft. Most of us have become, you know, not us, America has become too soft. You know, I mean, put your big boy pants on and take a joke. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know, I mean, whatever, drop your comment. But all I wanted to do with this pit was just kind of like reiterate how far back we've gone. You know, we were doing all this stuff in the 70s and it was fine. But now, holy Christ. You know, if me or another YouTuber, anybody said something derogatory against another race, we'd be pulled immediately. And as we should be. You know, and that's something I want to say too. I don't want any hate groups, you know, following my channel, I guess. You know, and I don't care if that's, you know, the Klan or BLM or, you know what I mean? I'm not for any of that. You know, my Southern heritage from my dad, I am very proud of, just like I'm proud of my heritage from my mom's side, which is the Spaniard side. But think about this for the rest of the day and drop comments. You know, we've gotten too soft in America. It's time to put our big boy pants on and grow up. You know, we don't need a safe space when we're in freaking college. I mean, that's just stupid. But anyway, stay vigilant, America. Keep looking forward, but once in a while, look behind you. You know, they might be trying to pull some reverse racism shit back there, and it ain't cool. So God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, be safe, be healthy. Call someone you love. Go give someone you love a hug. Tomorrow's not promised. And God bless these wonderful and beautiful United States of America, where hopefully we can have a discussion like this and it doesn't turn uncivil. Drop comments. I'd like to know. So until that time comes, pit members, you rock. Like, subscribe, share. And if you stayed to the end, you really rock. Thank you. And, you know, I'll be back should YouTube allow me. So until that time comes, pit members, stay tuned. I shall be back if they let me. Later.